Good morning. It's Wednesday, September the 11th, and you know what that means. We've got AEW Dynamite tonight, the fallout from All Out. What is Jon Moxley going to do? This new character arc that he brought in a couple of weeks ago, we knew it was real cryptic, and then at All Out, he, puts the plastic bag over Danielson's head, and so what's going on with the BCC? What's going to happen tonight? Well, that's the great thing. I can't wait to watch. So let's just play around with this and see what could happen. Maybe throw out a few things there, a little fantasy booking. So he's been wanting to talk to Darby Allin. So Darby could show up tonight. So what's he want from Darby? Does he want Darby's title shot at Grand Slam, which will be coming up soon? Does he want Darby to join him? So that would be the two obvious things, I think, that he might say that he wants the title shot and wants to wrestle Darby for it. Or does he want Darby to join him? So you got those little things going on. So what's going to happen with Danielson? It looks like Wheeler Yuta was with him, so Danielson probably won't be on the show tonight. He might make a surprise, but he may still be selling the plastic bag incident, or we might hear from him in a prepackaged video or something, but maybe Wheeler will come out. But I think it's just going to be really captivating TV. Moxley, if he did get a title shot, whether it be a Grand Slam or later this year, I could see Moxley being the one to retire Danielson. Danielson says he's going to wrestle until he loses the belt. Okay. So we know from interviews that Bryan Danielson has the utmost respect for Jon Moxley. He called Jon Moxley and talked to him before he came to AEW. So he could be saying, I want Moxley to be the one to take me out. And that also is credibility. It's easily to see that Moxley could be a credible person to beat Bryan Danielson. But to me, if Moxley somehow proves Darby out of his title shot, let's say he challenges Darby and says, if I beat you, I want your shot at Grand Slam. He beats Danielson at Grand Slam. That's it. It's done. I would still come back with Darby somewhere later on before the year's out and let Darby beat Moxley, because that's something that he hasn't really done yet. And that would be a notch in his belt and credibility, because like I reported in my news videos a few weeks ago, there's been rumors that later this year, at some time, that Darby might be a world champion, that they may be thinking about that. So if he took it off of Moxley, then that would definitely give him credibility and really put him over even more. Because, at first I thought, well, maybe Darby's going to fight Danielson. But when you come to think about it, both of them being baby faces, the crowd would be split. But now think about right now, we had that just epic all-in match where Danielson wins the title, so emotional. With this one, if he does face Moxley, there's no split crowd. After what Moxley did, he's got heat. So there's an obvious babyface and an obvious heel. And if Moxley was to take away Darby's title shot, but then later down the road, Darby beats him, again, you've got this definite face, definite heel dynamic, and it's real easy for the crowd to choose one side instead of being split. So I could easily see that. The other thing we got to think about also with this one is far-fetched, but let's think about it. Far-fetched. But with Moxley stopping Christian Cage, what if Moxley and his Pac and Claudio, what if they keep on stopping Christian Cage from cashing in his contract? Okay, that sets up a dynamic between them. And maybe then that would lead to, I don't know, maybe Christian getting, the fans' support. I know he's done a lot of bad things, but we've seen it in wrestling before, how easy it can be for somebody to turn. Because what I think would be great down the road is if a returning Adam Copeland comes in, we finally get him and Christian as a tag team. They're faces. They're going up against Moxley and his crew. Marina Shafir's there, and then in comes Beth Phoenix. Because let's face it, Mother Wayne ain't going to be able to go in the ring with Marina Shafir, but Beth Phoenix could come back and help. So a couple of things like that I just wanted to get out there. But let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen tonight on Dynamite and down the road with Jon Moxley, Danielson, Darby Allin, how this is all going to play out. Until next time, don't make mistakes. Trust and stay.